Okay, so I messed up. I thought the camera was recording, and it wasn't. So I did a bunch of small stuff, and you're not going to get to see that because it's over. But so here's what we got going on. I'm trying to figure out my front frame rail situation, how we want to do it. We'll see. I kind of like this. It looks pretty good. We're going to probably get a cutout of it and see what it looks like all together. But here's what we got. So there's the main frame, just kind of sitting squared up in the table and stuff. So you do a cardboard cutout, see if you like it. You know, I mean, that's kind of what I was going for. I wanted to get it a little bit, you know, fat and meaty right through here, and then bring it down a little skinnier and stuff. You know, kind of give it some shape to it. I didn't want to stay the same, you know, 4 inches all the way through. So we started out about 9 inches at the yeah, I guess it'd be the back, and then come down to about 4 inches towards the front. Kind of what I was going for, but kind of wanted to show you guys how I got that and how I worked my way through it. You know, I'm not good at drawing or what have you, so I have to figure out other ways. So here's kind of what we've done. Let me get this off of here. Set the camera down. Let's see. Get you guys an idea. So I just taped this on here just so I could look at it and decide whether I even like it or not. So basically, we set up a square piece of cardboard, squared that off, and take this little thing right here. See, can you see that? Okay. So, and you'll just take a certain measurement down here. I've actually dimpled a couple places in the table, down here, 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 and here, trying different areas. And you'll set it up wherever you want it until you get that sweep. You know, until that sweep ends up being the same. Now, like I said, I don't have it set up. Now I've moved it, so everything's gonna be off. But basically, you get your sweep you want. Make it start at this point, and as you move around, you want it to end at this point, and that'll kind of give you a nice even sweep through there. And then you'll just have to, you know, play with different areas. I mean, I'm sure there's a formula to it, but I don't know it. So I just play with different areas on the table and different lengths out on your tape measure until you make it to your first point, and it sweeps around to your second point, nice even sweep. Then I mark it. Drop down to the next point. If you want to drop down 4 inches here and drop over, you know, come over 9 inches here, then mark those 2 points and move this piece around until your sweep meets both points, and you'll get this. And then we got the end of it. You know, we got those 2 lines in, and then we took this little thing right here, kind of lined this all up, found one of these circles that actually fit it right, and we drew that out and we cut it. That's it. Very simple. But that way, you know, you can get it all set up. You can, you know, you can look at it, stand back and stare at it for a while. You know, you don't have to just go out and cut it on your plasma cutter and, you know, ruin a piece of metal. You might as well do it on cardboard, and if you want, cut 3 or 4 different designs out. Heck, I don't know. I'll probably cut another 2 or 3 out before I'm done, because, you know, I've got the idea. I know the length I want from my firewall to the front of my car. You know, we've measured that with engine and radiator and your grill and everything. So I know what that is. But, you know, everybody wants a cool design, you know, to come over the front rails, because we're going to see them. You know, it's going to be an open wheel car, and it might have a hood on it. I haven't decided yet, but, you know, it's going to be all open wheel, no fenders. So you're going to see this frame, and I have some really cool ideas for this front frame and our front axle. I think everybody's going to like. We're going to do a lot of stainless steel and brass on this, and it's all going to be polished. It's going to be a really cool car when it's done. You know, the frame and stuff, we just stay very simple with the frame that's under the car. No one's going to see it, so there's no point doing anything fancy there. Just make it work, make it square. But the front, where you're going to see it, we're going to want this you know, pretty nice. And I know everybody's probably looking at this piece of paper going, well, there's no holes, there's no designs in this, and there's a reason for that. We're actually going to do an overlay over top of this. So over all of this cardboard, we're going to do a stainless steel overlay, and then the design we do in stainless steel, we're actually going to back it with brass. So there'll be polished brass backer, and then a stainless steel overlay that will actually be bolted in with stainless steel bolts all the way around. You know, that's why I'm not cutting any crazy fancy designs out of here when we plasma cut it and stuff. This is just going to be solid because, like I said, it's getting pieces bolted to it. So that's where we're at. I wish the camera was on when I did all this. It would have been kind of nice, but it's very simple. You know, literally you can do it. You don't, this tool I picked up online, it's not, I don't know, probably Amazon or something, I don't know, just a cheap crappy little tool. But typically I'll just use a piece of string and just hold your string out like let me see here, I guess a piece of this really light string, same thing. You can take your string, put it wherever you want, hold it down, put your pen or pencil on the end of it, tie a loop on it, and just do your sweeps. That'll get you a nice perfect sweep every time. You never miss with it. So, you know, like I said, you got to play with different lengths of string, and then you'll move the string to different places on the table, farther away from your piece or closer to your piece, to get your sweeps a different angle, whatever angle you want. But it works really well. I use it a lot. So, like I said, I'm sure there's a formula for it. That's not me. That's not how I build stuff. My brain doesn't work that way. So, you know, and not everybody's does. And I wish it did. It'd probably make my life easier, but it doesn't. So this is how I do it. All right. So, I don't know. On to the next step. I'll let you know how it works out.